you doing to me?
What are you talking about?
My dressing room? It's a fucking men's bathroom.
Hey, come on, you gotta start somewhere.
Start somewhere. I'm Bill Huxtabelle, okay? You wouldn't see George Carlin in a dump like this.
What do you want me to do? I'm on the phone all the time. I'm making phone calls. I'm trying
I
to
don't
get
care
gigs.
about how many phone calls you make. There are like 5 people out here. I don't even have anything to eat.
Don't worry about it. There'll be more people out. If you want something to eat, come on. You got some peanuts here. You got some red. Those red things there.
Peanuts, okay? I don't want any fucking peanuts. I want steak. I want lobster. I want some real food.
You gotta earn some money first. Come on. You gotta do this gig.
You're the one supposed to be making me money. Give me one reason right now I don't fire you.
I'm working on a TV show that they're telling me about, which is gonna be another Man from U.N.C.L.E., but it's gonna be a white guy, it's gonna be a black guy, and you're gonna play the black guy.
What do I know about spying? I'm a comedian.
You know what? It's time to get on stage, okay? Now let's go.
Oh, look. Where are you?
How you guys doing tonight? I'd like to talk to you guys about movies. I love going to the movies on a Saturday afternoon. My favorite movies of all were monster movies. I loved Frankenstein, The Mummy, oh, and the werewolf. He was creepy. But I say my favorite monster of all had to be Dracula. He was one cool dude. He could get women to do anything he wanted just by giving them the eye. That to me was the coolest trick of all. He didn't have to take them to dinner. He didn't have to whisper sweet nothings in their ears. He didn't have to give them the Spanish fly.
Spanish fly.
Nothing.
Spanish fly.
All he had to do was give him the eye.
Oh, God.
I'd go home and try that trick on my next door neighbor, Angelique. And let me tell you, I wasn't as smooth as good old Dracula. I want to talk to you guys about a fella I grew up with in the ghetto. His name was Skinny Vinny. This guy would go all the way out to Coney Island and eat 50 Nathan's hot dogs in 3 minutes.
Come on.
I kid you not, I kid you not. Okay? Skinny Vinny and his girlfriend, Minnie, that's right. I don't care if you believe me or not, but that's the way it is, so get over yourselves. So, Skinny Vinny and... Minnie! Now come on guys, you do it when I do this, not after or before. Let's try it again. Skinny Vinny and... Minnie! There you go. So Skinny Vinny and... Minnie! Who, may I add, was not so skinny. In fact, if you took Skinny Vinny and you took...
Minnie.
Well, she's more like this. And you put them side by side, you'd have a big old number 10. Better than taking a number 2.
Good evening, and welcome to Kids Say the Dumbest Things. It's now time for Hux and the Kids. Kenny is not a professional actor and is not being coached.
Do you know why they're clapping?
No, Mr. Huxtable, I don't.
They're clapping because I told them I had a special friend with me named Kenny Chase.
That's me. Oh boy.
What is your favorite country in the whole wide world?
New Jersey.
New Jersey's not a country. It's a state.
New York.
Kenny. No, son. Still not a country.
I don't know my geometry so well, Mr. Huxtable.
You're not kidding. Okay, let's try another question for you. I probably don't know your math either. Skip that one. Okay, here's an easy one. Who's your best friend?
That's easy. Sally, she's my best friend.
Are you trying to tell me that your best friend, the best in the whole wide world, is a girl?
What's the matter, Mr. Huxtable? Don't you like girls?
Unbelievable. Don't I like girls? That's my business. But what they want to know is, aren't you a little young to be dating?
Why are you so interested in my girl? Don't you have a girlfriend, Mr. Huxtable?
Of course I
My
do.
mom has a boyfriend. He comes over to see her when Dad's at work. They go into the bedroom and make crazy sounds.
My Lord. Are you sure you're not seeing things, Kenny?
No, I'm sure. I know who Uncle Mike is.
That's why kids say the dumbest things! Do you know what a butterface girl is? That's a girl where everything looks good, but her face... Is this thing on? Do you know what an AT&T girl is? That's a girl that only looks good from a long distance. I'm talking about you. Okay, this one's gonna kill you. Or I will. A man walks by a stoop and sees a little girl crying. So he stops and says, "Little girl, why are you crying?" So she says to him, "They threw peanuts off the roof." He says to her, "Don't cry, little girl. I will buy you another bag of peanuts." Then she looks up to him, tears welling in her eyes and streaming down her cheeks, and says, "Peanuts was my brother." Why aren't they laughing?
Because they got no fucking sense of humor.
What seems to be the problem, Mr. Pels? Your wife says that you're speaking gibberish and not making much sense.
It's Charlie, Doc. It's fucking Charlie. I think I left him in the bar, Doc. It's Charlie.
Charlie? Who's Charlie?
Charlie, Doc. He's the best friend a man can have. Charlie.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Sorry to interrupt your exam, Dad, but this is an emergency. Mom's bothering me about Monet again. She had beef with her mom years ago, and now she's giving me grief beyond belief.
Grandma Perkins didn't care for Mom at first, but after a while they got along. And don't curse, son.
I want to move out, maybe get an apartment with Monet, you know?
Little Susie Hanson tried to pay me with these this morning, but I think they'll prove a point. You're now a rich man. You're moving up the ladder of life. The sky is blue and the birds are singing. And you and Monet get a nice apartment in Manhattan.
Yeah, we're in love.
Love, huh? Let's pay the internet and cable bill. You've got to eat. Man has to eat, son.
I don't eat that much, Dad.
Video games,
I have a discount at Game Pit.
movies, popcorn, soda.
What about me? What about Charlie? Doc, what about
It's
me?
okay, Mr. Pels.
What about Charlie? Doc, come on.
Mr. Pels, why don't you take a nap? And when you wake up, you'll see Charlie, okay? That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. 1 second, Troy. That's okay. There we go. And this is for Charlie.
I didn't want to believe that America's dad just anally raped me.